floor and got everywhere, including on Peter's face. Tony was up in hysterics. He couldn't stop laughing. Meanwhile, Peter, who breathed into the flour, started coughing. Tony quickly sobered up when he saw Peter in distress. Hey, you're okay. He clapped his hand on the teen's back a few times. It didn't help. Instead of coughing, he now started wheezing. The flour irritated his lungs and it triggered an asthma attack. Kiddo, talk to me, please. You're scaring me a bit. Peter sucked in another wheezy breath and whispered out, "Back up." We were falling back into a breathing pattern. May had taught him after he had his first attack as a child. Tony didn't understand why Peter needed his backpack, but decided to retrieve it anyway. He was gone for less than a minute, but to Peter it felt like ages. Black spots danced around his vision. He breathed in and out for 30 seconds, before taking another one. He repeated this process twice, until he was satisfied. All the while, Tony stood next to him, rubbing his back in silence. Sorry about that, he said, putting the inhaler back. Sorry about what? What the hell has happened, Peter? I think the flour triggered my asthma. You have asthma. Why didn't I know about this? I used to. I thought it was triggered by the bite. He coughed once more. Apparently not. Clearly. But you're okay now. Peter rubbed his sternum lightly before answering. My chest still hurts a little from the coughing, but yeah, I think so. Can we just clean up this mess before we continue? You're sure?
13, I don't fuck with 12 and they don't fuck with me.
I'll help you. After dinner,
I'm doing right now. You just gotta send me a picture of your mom, and I will give her an honest rating.
Hey Steve, here is a picture of my
You know
mom.
what?
She doesn't leave the house much,
should cook dinner
but
for
she's a
ourselves
great
more often.
person.
That's
Okay.
great, Mrs. Stark. But from
Are
now
you
on,
serious?
I think you can handle the flour.
I feel
Double
bad,
chocolate.
bro. I
Are you
feel
sure?
bad. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's
Mrs.
dark.
Stark? Yeah, bud?
That's so dark,
And
bro.
thank you for, everything. I love you, kiddo.
Smash. I'm doing right now. You just gotta send me a picture of your mom, and I will give her an honest rating.
Brycie, Cianada,
So I encourage you all to go check it out.
Billy
It's
Pimpini,
just like every other day.
Gapa,
They entered the metro and had to endure 15 minutes of sitting in overpacked carts as he waited to reach his stop to Midtown. Arriving, he had to run, but he didn't want to be stuck in front of bright red lights and be late for his first period. Running was something he had gotten good of after the bite, managing to get to his locker and getting his books before the first bell rang. He entered the classroom and settled down, taking a seat beside Ned. Peter, are you alright? Ned asked. Peter hummed in response, fishing something out of the bottom of his bag to eat before teacher entered the room. He hated that the metabolism was so fast that he couldn't quite seem to catch up, especially when he rushed to the morning like today. He felt like he was missing part of his meals.
Send this to a friend
Like
you
he
can
wasn't
always
eating.
count on.
Peter always assumed he was,
Text
but
me.
he wasn't
I'm
so sure
so
about that anymore.
bored.
He
Send
only
this
felt
to a
totally
friend you
full
can
after eating in the tower, which was because they prepared a shake
Babe.
that Stephen Brewster, full of proteins his work as superhuman.
So bored, I just sent a bunch of flowers to my neighbour Steve with a note that reads, I still miss you. Love, Laura.
Quite right.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Peter was getting paler, and Ned was quite worried. He
Guess
waited
his
up.
wife just
He
found
told
him.
his background that he was fine, that he just needed to eat a little bit more.
Sorry, Steve.
That seemed to calm Ned somewhat, and they agreed that eating at lunch might just help. Peter could feel Ned's eyes on him still, but he wasn't asking about how he was doing the whole time. Lunch, as soon as it rolled around, came with another set of problems.
police.
Because of the rush, he forgot his lunch money. Having his wallet, which he had around $2, which is enough to get a sandwich.
I cannot go
But
to
wouldn't
police.
have
They
plans
are
to
after
throughout the
me.
day.
What do I do?
Finishing,
I have
shook his
this
head and got a sandwich.
Wake up every morning at 5 a.m. just to go to work instead of staying in bed, and I scream at the top of my lungs. Wake up every morning at 5.
Are you sure you're right? Peter wanted to nod, tell the best friend that he was fine. Only he didn't feel fine. He could feel the world start to spin. It was almost as if he hadn't eaten in days. His stomach hurt and distracted as if he was trying to find food that wasn't there.
I'm free.
And I don't feel so good. He must have passed out after that. All he could see was Ned reaching for him, and it all went black. When he did regain consciousness, Asian smelled of tomato oil she recognized as an accident. She snapped at the man. Looking up to the computer. His eyes softened and he took his seat. Carrie learned on Friday that your bile was dropping, and you didn't eat enough today. Not long after, I got a call from Ned on your phone saying something was wrong. There's no one else to call. Humming, Peter opened his eyes to see most of his class looking between him and Tony Stark. Realizing that he didn't
Roses are dead. Violets are dying.
You're lucky that
Outside
no
I'm smiling.
an emergency contact, otherwise
Inside I'm
they wouldn't
crying.
let you hear
Roses are dead.
How are you feeling? Peter groans, hearing his hungry stomach groan in protest. A shaker with something is pressed into his hand, and as soon as he takes a sip, you recognize it as Bucky Shake. Will Bucky make these? Over, just to make sure. I've also been told by Morgan that now Hart is in town. I already called Aunt May. She's coming in after a shift and just might give you a whole speech about not telling her you weren't eating her. Warning, Peter finishes the last of her drink. He was setting it out on the bar and handed it back to Tony. He sighed. I screwed up. What you did, kid, is scared Ned and your class when you passed out. I think you might have scared them even more when I arrived in the Iron Man suit. Although I think some of them will want some great pictures to share on social media. As long as no one picture you or me, or I just might soon. The last one was erected at Flashman's Ponies, who were laughing. No doubt they found it funny that Peter passed out. Running a hand over his face again, Peter sat up, letting Tony pull him upright as soon as he wasn't feeling so dizzy. You okay to finish your school day? Nodding, Peter sighed. Yeah, I'll be fine. Pursing his lips, Tony handed him a bag of snacks, before telling him Happy would come by to pick them up. And that's how he did it to him. But that was something we had to wait and see. Someone will be there to pick him up at least, and bring him to the tower. Ned, keep an eye on him, will ya? Ned, always in awe at seeing Tony's thoughts, nodded. You can always count on me, Mr. Stark. Tony nodded. Good man. To everyone, he gave his media smile and wishing to see them at work once. He winked at Peter once more, giving him a once over to make sure he was doing fine. Then getting back to the Iron Man suit, making his way to the tower. The news of an accident to Tony Stark and the Avengers would reach talking school for the next hour. He just wished that the day would already be over. Even though tonight was Morgan Holly's Saturday Club, he was already looking forward to it. Tony is a dad to Peter. Ceiling edition. Written by Onomato Sia on April 3rd. The link for this fanfiction will be in the description box below, so I encourage you all to go check it out. Tony hit the green answer button and went back to calibrating his new gauntlets. Without missing a beat, he said, I thought I told you not to call unless it was an emergency. Hey, Mr. Stark. No, I got that last time I called, but, Peter trailed off and Tony knew something was up. He stopped fiddling with his reactor and moved toward his eyes, but stopped. His fingers were covered in grease. Tony motioned towards Dougie, who came to retrieve a rag off the steel table. What is it this time? The older Avenger asked, as he continued messing with his gauntlet. Dougie rolled over between his many remote controls. Tony aggressively motioned towards the rag and went back to messing with the glove. It wasn't supposed to take this long, I swear. I was fiddling with my webs, and Dougie went back to the table with the fire extinguisher. Tony stared at the item he was kissing with the robot. I want you to bring me the rag. Then he turned back to his phone. What did I tell you last time about messing with that? Last time you ended up approaching someone. I know, Peter said, heading off the older Avenger. Tony raised an eyebrow at his phone. Yeah, sorry, I remember last time. I just wanted to improve my webbing because I thought it would increase longevity, and, well, I'm stuck. Again, to the ceiling. Doug E was back at his screwdriver. Tony gave in and rubbed his eyes in irritation. And it's been over an hour. Tony sighed and grabbed the rag himself. I'll be there in 30. Providing versus level. Novel fanfiction, written on April 3rd, by Novelist Lee 3000. The link for this fanfiction will be in the description box below, so I encourage you all to go check it out. Howard loved him. That's what Tony always convinced himself. If the man hadn't loved him, then he wouldn't have provided for it all those years. He wouldn't have wanted him at all. So, he believes his father really did love him. Other people in Tony's circle, Pepper, Billy, and Happy, have different opinions on the elder Starks. They see the way Tony walks and goes up Peter's side when he has trouble getting in shape. They see how he doesn't always take care of himself. When he's sleeping, drinking, and just running himself ragged with the ones he loves. And he knows he craves acceptance for them, even if he would never admit it. They know he's the only one who lets very few people into his personal life, and puts up walls to keep others out in order to protect himself. Most importantly, protect those who did make it through. But above all, they know he instilled all those anxious and self-deprecating behaviors, the same man who Tony believed loved him, Howard Stark. It is only until a certain fire comes into his life, making him rethink all the heavily guarded walls. He is in his bed, side by side with Pepper. She's reading a book, by the soft light of the bedside lamp. Tony is not reading anything, not even his phone. Pepper immediately picks up on his silence after 5 minutes of Tony just staring ahead and deep thought. Are you alright? The voice is gentle, not jarring, even though the room had only been dead silent a moment ago. Trance breaks and Tony shakes his head. Sorry, what? What's on your mind? She asks Tony. He places a bookmark on the left page and immediately places it on top of the mahogany nightstand beside her. Do you think I'm like Howard? No. The answer is immediate, and so immediate that it shocks Tony. Pepper softens her face and asks, why? There's no judgment in her tone, just pure curiosity. It's stupid. Sorry. Tony shakes his head. This isn't the time trying to get a false in. This is the time to try to shake a thought out of his head, banish it from his brain. Honey, Pepper says, putting her confident hand on his bare bicep, he's in his hand top. There are other things, but stupid is not one of them. And neither are your thoughts. He gives her a smile and thanks. So, what's going on about the brains? It's just been weird. Lately, I've been thinking that I don't want to be the way Howard was to me, to Peter. Like, being my father would be bad, but that doesn't make any sense. My father loved me. His forehead creased with deep lines of usual affection. Pepper doesn't know what to say. In everything she's heard about Howard, she did not find any evidence of him loving Tony. And that in itself breaks her heart. He tries lightly. From what I've heard about your father, I don't think he was very nice man. What are you talking about? I mean, yes, he wasn't the nicest person ever, but he kept a roof over my head, kept me in clean clothes, kept me fed, paid for my education. He looked at his girlfriend with confused eyes, eyebrows furrowed. Tony opened the door. Pepper intended to use it, even if the conversation would be hard. There's a difference between providing and loving. But he loved me, otherwise he wouldn't provide for me, he said, and as he yes to mine. On some level, yes, he mused. But he wasn't much of a father figure from what I heard. Tony's face is still etched in confusion, so Pepper elaborates. The other day, when Peter got an A on his physics test, you were proud of him, right? Of course, he says, offended that he would ever think differently. Right, and you verbalized that to Peter, and he took him out to his favorite restaurant. Tony nods. Did your dad ever celebrate a grade of yours? A silent that ensues is the only answer she needs. His face is even more creased now, but not in confusion, it's in realization. Finally he speaks up. No, but Jarvis did. Now Jarvis is another story. Everything Pepper has heard about him she likes. She thinks he was more of a father figure than Howard ever was to Tony. I'm glad he did. And you deserved it. But he wasn't your father, right? No. It's quite the opposite of Tony's usual voice. Howard provided for your life, but you never really did anything fathers do to earn that title. Pepper says sympathetically. Another realization goes off in Tony's head. He almost never calls Howard dad or father. Not even when the older man was alive to hear him. He did love me, did he? His voice was thick with the epiphany. Pepper does not confirm or deny. He has her own opinions, but she can't answer that for him. All she can do is give him the facts, and let him make her own opinions. Instead of answering, he immediately involves her partner in a hug, and he hides his face between her shoulder and the chin. He doesn't like people seeing him cry. Howard taught him really deep. Dark men are made of iron. That phrase echoes in his head daily. What if Peter thinks of me the way I think of how? No! She cuts him off. Before that thought can be buried and planted. You are not like him. You show affection, and most importantly, you genuinely care for those you love. And it's true, he does. Even if he struggles to outwardly show it sometimes. But from that moment, he swears to try harder. And he realizes how he did both, providing with someone who loved him, between Howard and Dennis.